comeback effort. The Braves just missed it by that much as they fell to the YD Red Sox 4-3 here on the last day of June. And a big contributor, pretty much the biggest contributor to today, Turner Brown, second baseman for the Bourne Braves. You hit a home run in the 9th inning. What did you see on that pitch that drove in those 2 runs?
It was a 3-1 pitch. I got a good hitter's count, and I was just looking for something that I could handle. I knew a fastball was coming. I just wanted to be on time because he was throwing hard. So I want to be on time and get a barrel on it.
Turner, you've spent mostly time at short so far this summer, but you've played second a couple times. You did tonight. Came through with that outstanding double play that you started in the 5th inning with the dive and then the flip to second. Has it been easy for you to make that transition? Obviously, you've been playing baseball for a long time, but you seem to fit in pretty easy in any spot.
I played in my freshman year in high school as well, and I'm comfortable in both spots. It doesn't matter. I feel like if you play shortstop, you should be able to play second, So we can all play wherever on the infield. So, yeah, it hasn't been too bad.
I want to ask you about switch hitting. It seems like you went a long portion into the season without facing a left-handed pitcher, but now we've faced a couple in a row. So has it been tough for you to get back into a rhythm hitting from the right side today? Super good from the left side, but only one at bat again right now.
Not really, because the coaches do a really good job of letting me get my VP and right-handed. I don't see a lot of at bats, but as long as I'm getting swings and continue filling it out, it's not too tough.
Well, Turner, we got a little surprise from you, a little celebration piece for that 2-run blast. You know that the biggest rumor on the Cape is that Yarmouth Dennis has the best food with the donut burger, and I've never had one of these, and neither has Justin.
God, it's exciting.
So we got a little surprise for you.
You're hungry right now.
I'm so hungry.
That's the one you want.
This is the one for him.
Boston cream. Yeah.
All right,
and
then
that's Boston cream. It's got the chocolate on it.
Is this the
I guess
chocolate
that
one?
one does have chocolate.
Yeah.
So
do that. There you go.
So we'll switch them up.
So you guys are going to split those. Blaine and I are going to split this
We'll
one.
split this one.
Oh, yeah,
Now you've had one of these, right,
They're
Kyle?
pretty fantastic. Yeah, it's kind of a unique concept, but you just have to embrace it.
We ready?
Oh yeah, okay, everyone go. Yeah, just do it.
I
know, Justin, you were kind of afraid. What do you think?
I was, but it's excellent.
That's really good.
I wasn't not confident it would taste good. I was worried it would take a year off my life.
No, it will. It will. But we're not.
I need to gain weight. So this is perfect.
Yeah,
This is perfect. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
That's great, though.
Well, Turner, thank you so much for joining us on Tomahawk Talk. Have a good ride home, buddy.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right.
Well, boys, our stomachs are filled with jelly donut burger thingy goodness. That was
Don't wanna think
delicious.
about
That was delicious. Probably a few years off our life, but hey, it's worth it.
Worth it.
But a 4-3 loss for the Bourne Braves. They they won both games yesterday, but they have the loss today. Is this something to hang their heads about? But
I don't think so, Blaine. No, this team, this YD Red Sox team is really, really good. They're really good. They have a fantastic lineup. They've got a great pitching staff. And really, the Braves to be able to pick up the sweep after being swept in the doubleheader earlier in the week, to be able to get a sweep against the Red Sox, I mean, that's huge. Obviously, you're playing at your home park, so that helps a little bit. It's just a bit of an easier commute and all that. But the fact that they could pick up those 2 wins yesterday allowed them to come in and not lose today. It didn't allow them to lose, but they come in a little more relaxed in this one. I thought they put together a good battle in the 9th inning, and they had some bright spots. Turner Brown was an absolutely huge bright spot for this team. But no, it's not the biggest thing in the world, and you have to brush it off. That's baseball. And a stretch that they're in right now, you can't hang your head on one loss, regardless of who it's to.
And it seems as though that the long ball was really working here, not just from Turner, but we saw back-to-back home runs from the Red Sox as well. What's the biggest thing when you're on the mound and you give up back-to-back home runs? That can't feel good as a pitcher, but what do you have to tell yourself when you face the next guy?
Well, in a park like this, which is not big at Red Wilson Field, and the wind was blowing out like crazy today, it's going to happen. It just didn't happen to occur until the 8th inning on consecutive batters, but coming to the field today, feeling the wind, seeing how far away the fence is, you kind of said there are going to be some balls that get up in the jet stream today and go out. It happened for YD. It happened for Bourne in the 9th, too. If you're a pitcher, in this case Nick Johnson, you can't hang your head. Just keep throwing strikes. And realize if they hit a fly ball, they hit a fly ball. But I guess just try and keep the ball down and keep it on the ground.
And it seems as though that the outfield really got a lot of attention, not just the fences, but also the players who play in the outfield. Richard Palacios made a fantastic catch in foul territory, diving onto his stomach and basket catching the ball, and then his fellow mate in center field, Jamison Hanna, did pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it's a tough job to be an outfielder in a game like this. As Justin mentioned, the wind a big factor in multiple aspects today. We saw it influence a couple pop-ups. We saw it maybe get Spencer Brickhouse over at first base, but Jamison Hanna did a great job, like you said, Blaine, to come in on a ball that was really just kind of swirling around up in the wind, made a diving catch in shallow center, and then Richard Palacios, especially for the fact that he came in as a defensive replacement, hadn't spent any time out in the outfield yet, comes into this environment. That's not easy to do. He came in, made a fantastic catch, and also put together a good at-bat.
Now let's talk about that first inning for a little bit, Justin, about Dylan Coleman's start. What did you think of his start in the beginning, and then what adjustments do you think he might need to make for the future?
Well, Coleman was a little bit nervy, it seemed like, coming into the game, gave up hits to the first 3 batters, and he was fine after that, but Bourne's offense just never really got going. That was the fact of the matter, and unfortunately they couldn't get back into the game until the end. I didn't think Coleman was terrible by any stretch of the imagination today. I mean, struggled with the first few batters and 2 runs happened to score. And after that, settled down a little bit, and the bullpen did a good job.
Well, quickly, we'll get to our players of the game segment. Mine goes to Turner Brown, not just for eating that jelly donut like a man and just stuffing it down his face, but also to get the home run in the 9th inning. That's a huge momentum booster, especially for the Braves in that situation. They're down 4-run. You got a runner on second, and then you hit a bomb. That's a big pick-me-up for any team, anywhere.
Has to be Turner Brown for me. How can it not be? The guy hit an absolute bomb of a home run that, as we were saying on the broadcast, Justin, probably would have made it out of this field regardless of the wind. He absolutely cranked it. It would have at least been extra bases. Multiple hit night effort for him and an outstanding play at second base.
I have to agree with both of you. Brown was seeing the ball really well at the plate, but that double play he turned in the middle of the game at second base was one of the best defensive plays I've seen all season, especially because of the spot it came in. So Brown's the player of the game for all of us.
Well, a defensive forefront for the Braves and also a clutch hitter when he needs it most. Turner Brown is a unanimous sweep for us. But that'll do it for us here in Yarmouth Dennis. For Kyle Kercheval and Justin Galanti, I'm Blaine McCormick, and thanks for watching Tomahawk Talk.